Hello there AppSpy viewers, my name's Peter and I've got a hands-on video for you. This time it is with Proun Plus. I think it's pronounced Proun Plus. Proun Plus? Proun Plus. Whatever it's called, is, well, it's kind of, well, it's a racing game, I suppose you might say, and it takes the idea of, shall we say, those bits in F-Zero where you'd be on the outside of a tube, sort of rushing around because you were magnetised to that tube. Kind of takes those bits and then makes a whole game out of it, and you've got to avoid obstacles as well. So I'm tipping, you know, I'm sort of tipping my my craft around like that, and I've got to keep it going as quickly as possible so as not to stall, so as not to hit anything, so as not to, you know, impede my progress, basically. So I'm tapping left and right on the screen, and that kind of dictates, you know, which way I'm spinning, look. And I've also got a boost button, which I'll press now. And there we are, look, we're boosting away. Boost, 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 boost. And we smashed into something. Well, good. The game is really hard. Super hard. This is actually... This is actually the slowest of the speeds that I could find. I guess there's probably slower. Maybe there is, I don't know. But I've kind of been looking around, and most of the stages seem to be much, much faster. So it is absolutely difficult because, you know, you're trying to avoid stuff as best as you possibly can, and you know, things are rushing towards you at high speed. And I think some people are going to really, really like that. And I think for some people that's going to completely put them off. For me, it's kind of somewhere in the middle. I feel like I can't quite see everything that's approaching. I feel like I'm not quite getting as much sort of warning when something's about to smash into me. Like, I can't really visually make it out. Visually, I should say, you know, like the game, you know, from an aesthetic point of view, you know, just from a purely artistic point of view, does look quite nice. I think this looks really good. I think you could, you know, screen cap any one of these moments and you know, frame it and say, oh, isn't this nice? Because I think it is. But in terms of actually helping you play the game, you know, it's a little bit more tricky in that way. So let's, you know, I'll give you a really good example of how fast this thing can go. So this is only the second thing, and I should say I've only been playing for about 20 minutes. So let's go with this race, shall we? So let's give this a go. We got a bit of, you know, slightly lengthy load screen here, but nothing too much. And you know, different levels, different visual styles, brilliant. Yeah, like you can see that, you know, there is a lot going on the screen at once. So yeah, visually this is going to be a real challenge for people, I think. My word, finding it difficult to pull the words out of my mouth because, you know, trying to concentrate as much as I possibly can. Yeah, it's so I think this is kind of cool. I don't necessarily think that this is going to be for the... Oh, come on. I don't necessarily think that this is going to be for the kind of person that doesn't like F-Zero or Wipeout or one of these like super fast-paced puzzle games, maybe. I mean, if you don't like those, I don't think you're going to like these. There are a smattering of different mode types available, lots of different courses. Gets really, really fast. I get the feeling this probably isn't even as fast as it gets. So, you know, that's something to look forward to. And visually it looks very good. But look how much... Look, it's really busy on the screen right now. Like, am I meant to memorize this? I don't know. Am I meant to memorize how these tracks work? If so, then there we are. That'll be a bit of a challenge, but not really a challenge that I particularly want. So it's not bad. I think it's kind of cool. It's going to appeal to a really niche audience, and that's okay. So that's Proun Plus. Game's not quite out yet. It's out on the 27th of November, and do let me know if you pick this up in the comments. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.